Today on Fly Rod Chronicles, we continue our journey down the Smith River with our international friends from Project Healing Waters and Fishing for Heroes. Come along with us on this patriotic voyage as we get to know soldiers from the U.S., Canada, and Great Britain. Stick around.
It's a life that I love.
We're on Little River, and right there is what she's about, boys.
Am I happy? Look at that! Welcome to Alaska! Woo-hoo, look at that! There he goes, Steve! Look at that, baby! Yeah! That's bigger than Dollywood! That is incredible, isn't it?
Hey, I'm Curtis Fleming. Come along on my journey as I pursue my lifetime passion for the art of fly fishing. Join my friends, special guests, and I as we explore waters both far away and close to home. These are my Fly Rod Chronicles. Montana is the home of some of the best fly fishing in the nation. That's why the Smith River was chosen as the first International Project Healing Waters Summit. We caught up with our good friend and chairman of Project Healing Waters, Douglas Deere, about this epic trip. So this was our first International Project Healing Waters.
Summit on the Smith.
Summit on the Smith. Now that would be a great shirt right there. Yeah. So when you guys put this together with Canada coming in with their Project Healing Waters, the UK, Fishing for Heroes, where do you see it going from here?
Well, you know, Tony and I have been talking this week. We're hoping to really expand this and have some more exchange trips like this, both in the US and in the UK.
Yeah.
And certainly great to have the Canadians involved too. So that's something we want to expand.
That's awesome, Douglas. And again, for viewers out there that wants to get involved with Project Healing Waters or Fishing for Heroes, how's the best way to?
For Project Healing Waters, projecthealingwaters.org, our website, best place, and Fishing for Heroes also has a website.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so coming to the Smith.
Fantastic! What a great, relaxing few days here. Just beautiful water, lots of big fish.
Yeah.
Really hard to beat.
And not, you know, this trip's not just for buddies. I mean, this is a trip you can bring families.
That'd be a great family trip.
It really would.
And I think Lewis and Clark really knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, great food, great campsites, just wonderful.
Now, when you used to have coffee with Lewis and Clark, was it? You're not that old?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you.
Oh, maybe you. Hey, unbelievable time, and again,
Hey,
thanks.
Thanks for coming, Curtis. We really
was
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Good stuff.
Let's get on the water, huh?
Let's do it. I loaded up my gear and tied on a nice girdle bug and went to work on the Smith. That's a good way to start it.
They're tight.
Oh, he's in a boat! He's in a boat! That's the way to do it. We'll release him. Go ahead, Casey.
See you, buddy.
Hey, James, that's like going to the grocery store and when you buy everything, it's already in the car. That's awesome, man. Jumped right in the boat. Look at that, look at that. He's a dancer.
Oh, that's it. That looks like art class right there. Nice. Man, we had one shot at that guy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just one
That's
shot.
normally how this river is. You get one chance.
Yeah. We have to put the net on that guy. Look at him. Oh,
We'll do whatever we can.
yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
I haven't seen him yet, to be honest with you.
neither have I. He's acting like a brown.
Yeah.
Nice brownie.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Get back down. Oh,
we go.
man, that's a good brown. One more time.
There you go, Casey.
Nice work.
Woo!
Nice. Casey, this is a netter.
Better fish?
Yeah.
Okay, let me slide down.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is awesome. Gosh, love that girdle bug, huh? Look here. Look how easy.
Yeah.
Golly. Let's get him back in. Casey put us on so many fish that morning, I lost track of just how many I'd caught. How's that look, James?
Tell you what, that looks so good. We'll go to the refrigerator, take a break. Fly Rod Chronicles, come back after this. You the man. Awesome.
Up next, we hook up with our Allied forces as we continue down these great healing waters.
Welcome back to Fly Rod Chronicles. You know, this trip out here in Helena, Montana on the Smith River, you know, it was orchestrated by our good friend Mike Geary at Lewis and Clark Expedition. 60 miles, 5-day float with our Allied forces from Canada, UK, and our American soldiers. I can't even go into words to explain, you know, what it felt like being out there with those soldiers. You know, I never served in the military, but being able to be part of this, being able to bring this to our viewers and our fans, it just gives us satisfaction and makes us feel that we're doing our part to be part of this.
Leon talks about his involvement with Fishing for Heroes.
Yeah, we only had a couple of boys, you know, with them, you know, that lost arms or legs, injuries like that. And I was trying to get them to, you know, to come along and come fishing with the charity, and they just don't fancy it because it's not glamorous, you know. And I say to them, you know, come and give it a try, you know. And there's one lad, he lost his right arm, you know, and he said, well, how am I going to fish? I said, well, we'll sort you out with a rod that enables you to fish. And it's just not exciting, you know. Young men in their early 20s, they don't see it as exciting, but, you know, it's like, you got to try it, haven't you? And I just, you know, just trying to help soldiers, you know, like I said, as soon as I saw the charity, the stall, and they explained to me what they did, I got it straight away, and I understood straight away how it works, and I thought, yeah, I can help out with that. I mean, Project Healing Water's been going a lot longer, and it's very successful, and you know, we're not struggling, but we're still trying to get established, so we're kind of hoping that a little bit of the success and you know, the success stories and the way of doing things will rub off a little.
In the near future, Project Healing Waters and Fishing for Heroes will form a more permanent relationship to put on more events like this. It was really awesome to see troops from different countries all coming together for this great cause. On down the river, we talked with Tony Spacey, co-founder of Fishing for Heroes, about why he started this program.
It started 2.5 years ago. After a young lady came to visit me in my office, she tracked me down, and she explained to me that she'd been married to one of my soldiers. She said she'd met me. I couldn't remember her, but I could remember her husband. She told me he'd committed suicide the week before. He left this, you know, 37-year-old lady with 2 children behind. I was, you know, really shocked. Yeah. And I started to ring around a few of the guys and a few of the men who'd been my soldiers, and I discovered that since the end of the fighting, 16 of my men had committed suicide. It's well over 10% of the guys who'd survived the South African part of my service. There's probably others that I don't know that have gone on. And I just started looking at statistics with British veterans as well. The suicide rate amongst British combat veterans is 9 times the national average.
Is it really?
Alcoholism, 14 times the national average. A veteran is 17 times more likely to get divorced. These guys are just being abandoned by the state. I wanted to do something about it.
That evening, we set up camp and enjoyed a great feast that Mike Geary's crew prepared for us. As the sun began to set, it was awesome to sit fireside and listen to the soldiers' stories. Up next, more Smith River action. Welcome back to Fly Rod Chronicles. The Helena community really came together on this trip. People from all around town donated their time to make this trip an unbelievable experience. The Pipinich family put us up for the night and made the soldiers feel right at home.
Hey Mike, we're getting ready to start our third day afloat. What was last night all about?
Last night was about the kindness of some people in the Helena community, which are best represented by Nick Pippinich and his wife Darcy,
Yep.
who again have put on a great feed for the soldiers and a great breakfast. And this is the third or fourth time they've done this, so it's part of their warmth and their giving that allows us to do this trip.
And you know, Mike, I mean, people behind the scenes don't know what all these guys went through last night. I mean, and you know, dinner, putting everyone up, breakfast, making sure we got water, ice. Awesome.
Yeah, no, it's an incredible job, and they do it with such joy, such generosity.
Yeah.
It's really admirable.
Nick, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much for what you guys.
It's the least we could do.
Yeah. So we're going to do it again? Is that what you mean?
Yep.
Okay. What are you guys doing next week?
Should go to work.
Thank you guys. Honestly, this was a sweet treat.
We'd love to have you back.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're heading downriver, right?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Go get him, Tiger.
We hit the water that day and had the most incredible fishing experience. Check out the soldiers as they hook up on the Smith River.
I used to wake up every Saturday morning, grab my waders and pole. Couldn't wait to get going down to the river, fish off a long work week. But today I'm taking a neighbor's boy who got hurt in the war. Can't fish no more. I said, come on with me, we'll see what we can do. Now we're tying flies, wetting lines, catching fish with quiet minds. I saw the fog of war slowly fade away. Every time he looked at me, he said, a hook in my heart. He caught me fishing for men in healing water. Fish by fish, soul to soul, I saw two men heal and grow. I was sad for that day to end. When I took him home, I shook his only hand, thanked him for the day. What a fine young man. I drove away a new and better man. Now we're tying flies, wetting lines, catching fish with quiet minds. I saw the fog of war slowly fade away. Every time he looked at me, he said, a hook in my heart. He caught me fishing for men in healing water.
All right, I'm here with Tom Riley from Montana State Parks.
Curtis, nice to have you here.
Hey, thanks for having us, and tell us a little bit about what it was like going down the Smith River with the soldiers and Mike Geary at Lewis and Clark Expedition.
It was a good experience, and it was nice to get soldiers from the UK, from Canada, from the US out on one of Montana's premier recreational resources for fishing, camaraderie, fun, campfires, and good food with Mike this week, and all of you.
That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about what the Montana State Parks, what you guys do specifically here with Smith River.
Okay, the Smith River is about a 60-mile float between White Sulphur Springs and Eden Bridge near Great Falls, and it's the only state-managed river in Montana where a permit is necessary through Montana State Parks. And The permit system has been a great boon for not only recreationalists and keeping the fishing and the experience very good, but it's also benefited and it's helped the landowners because we can control the folks that are here and get them to the designated sites and get them where they need to be, and it's just been a benefit for everybody.
That's awesome. And you got to come out and do a little work?
I got to come out and do a little work this week and volunteered with Mike Geary and meet all you folks, and it's been very rewarding.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So Mike, we made it down the Smith River.
Hey, we came, we saw, we conquered.
I like that. Hey, 5 days, wilderness trip, Lewis and Clark expeditions. Was it everything with our soldiers? Was it everything that you wanted to accomplish?
Oh, absolutely. What the soldiers always bring so much to it, but what the soldiers allow us to do in Project Healing Waters is not sit on the sidelines and be a participant. You know, as you can see from the people behind you, it's a really community effort to make this thing work. And it's people from your local community that are out there stepping up saying, can I give you a hand? I also want to say how wonderful you and your staff were.
Thank
you. You get a lot of people out here that can have, fishing is always more than fishing. What makes this all work is when people park their egos and go for a greater good. And all you guys, when not only behind the camera, you helped our staff every way. So we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You were just all terrific.
Mike, that means a lot. But you know, when this all started, the trip, and we got to Helena, Montana, people in the community was saying, Mike Geary, he is our hero. Mike brought this in. You know, you don't call your competitors competitors.
No, not at all.
You look at this as a community project, and we all are doing this together. And you know, you're responsible for the first ever international soldiers coming together, UK, Canada, and America. And buddy, I'm telling you, that's awesome, Mike. I mean, it is awesome.
I want to thank you, but the way that works is because I also believe in the inherent goodness around the people around me. And once again, Project Healing Waters and this project allows people to participate and step forward, and I've never had to push anyone. You ask somebody for help, and it's yes. And I think the other thing that we learned by Project Healing Waters is the only time you ever look down on somebody is when you're giving them a hand up.
That's right. That's awesome. Well, there it is, buddy. So
excellent.
Project Healing Waters.
And Curtis Fleming Productions. Come on, you're part of that. That was great.
Yeah, but hey, and I met a new friend.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Fly Rod Chronicles would like to thank Captain Ed Nicholson, founder of Project Healing Waters, for his patriotism on his global efforts in bringing our allied forces together through the sport of fly fishing.